Muckbangs with Key on 30 Something Verging. Thank you so much for joining me. It is Saturday, May 15th. This may go up this evening. It may go up tomorrow or Monday. I don't know, but you'll see it soon. This is my second mukbang, and I wanted to come on and share with you all like this journey that I started on May 1st. So again, hope you all have had a great weekend. So come on in here, come on in. Go ahead, like and share. Go ahead and also, when you share, tell a friend, go ahead and get here, watch this really quickly. It's not gonna be long. Hopefully it won't be any longer than 30 minutes, that's the goal. So I, on May 1st, decided that I wanted to like do something to make myself be more disciplined. And I wanted to do something dealing with food. So I decided that I was gonna be, at first I was like, I'm just gonna be straight vegetarian. And then I was like, Lord Jesus, I don't know. And then I was like, well, I do wanna stop. But for a long time, I wasn't eating any pork at all. And then like, I think in like the past year, I started back to eating. When I go home, my mom always has like this big breakfast for us, and it's always like bacon and sausage, and her food is always so good. So, and then she loves the barbecue, and I love my mom's rib tips. They are the best, bar none. Nobody tops her. No restaurant, nobody. I started back to like consuming pork. So I was like, I want to do something because I'm just trying to like push myself in the mindset of whatever it is that I want to manifest or whatever it is I want to do, I can do it as long as I stick to it. I discipline myself. And I had been doing it like on and off, like what they call it, yo-yo dieting or yo-yo. I just call it yo-yo not making my damn decisions and sticking to it. So I was like, well, on May 1st, I'm gonna go vegetarian. And then it came to the last of April. And I was like, well, I don't want to be fully vegetarian. I do eat a lot of seafood. So Akilah, just kick out everything from poultry, turkey, and beef and pork. Kick that out and see if you can like live without that. I love a good cheeseburger. Yes, but you know, it takes your body actually 2 full weeks to completely digest the beef, right? Pork is just all around bad for you. And depending upon like what they're injecting into whatever, it could cause like a whole bunch of stuff if you as well. So I actually decided that I was going to do a flex in between both pescatarian and vegetarian. And then what I later learned was that actually vegetarianism has several different types of diets that you can actually go through. So I'm gonna talk about the diets really quickly, and then I'm gonna do the mukbang with food that I got from Panda Express and Jack in the Box. And yes, I got a Jack in the Box meal that's vegetarian, and I got a Panda Express meal that's pescatarian. So when you look up vegetarianism, it tells you that vegetarianism is the consumption of all vegetables and no animal products at all. You don't eat any meat of the sort. So when I was looking it up, it was like there are different types, there are different levels, of vegetarianism. And there says there are several levels of vegetarianism. It just depends on the food that you really want to choose to eat. So a lot of people are like, well, I don't want to give up this or I don't want to give up that. But you got to think the older that you get, the more it takes to maintain your body and the better you need to eat. Just so you can live healthier and be healthier, right? And I'm trying to lose like belly weight here. So like thinking about the things that I consume is something really, that I have to really consider. So the first one is vegan. I was like, Lord, I don't know about going vegan just yet. I want to, inch my way into things. So vegans do not consume any animal products or byproducts. And what it means by byproducts is that it doesn't consume anything like, so it wouldn't consume an egg. It wouldn't consume eggs made by any animal. For instance, you can go to so at McDonald's, what I learned recently is that McDonald's actually cooks all of its meat in all of its French fries in recycled grease. And it's like the grease that comes from the meat that it cooks, right? So if I were going there and I wanted to eat the fries, it wouldn't be considered like a vegetarian vegan meal because the fries are actually cooked in meat product, right? So you couldn't eat that. It says, so vegans, of course, do not consume red or white meat, fish or fowl. They also do not consume eggs or dairy products. Vegans do not use honey or beeswax, gelatin, and any other animal byproduct, ingredient, or products. Vegans typically do not use any animal products such as silk, leather, wool, all that stuff, right? So that's what a vegan is. I have a couple of vegans. Oh my God, Tabitha Brown, she is like blowing up, and she has some great dishes, y'all. Check out Tabitha Brown she's on TikTok, she's on YouTube, she's on Instagram. I follow her on Instagram, she's on Facebook. Like, she has some great vegan meals, so go follow her. And she turns pecans into meat, and oh my God, like her vegan plans, like the meals that she does, they're so good, and her stuff is entertaining. All right, then you have the lacto-vegetarian. A lacto-vegetarian, they do not eat red or white meat, fish, fowl, or eggs. However, lacto-vegetarians do consume dairy products such as cheese, milk, or yogurt. So if you're like me and you love like some good milk on some cereal, but I actually do almond milk now, but if you like milk a lot, or if you love cheese like I do, there you go. You can be a lacto-vegetarian. That's the second option. Third option is an ovo-vegetarian. Ovo-vegetarians do not eat red or white meat, fish or fowl, or dairy products. However, they do consume egg products. All right, so vegetarian, no meat, the byproducts, lacto, they consume the dairy product. The third one, ovo-vegetarian, they consume the eggs. Now, a lacto-ovo-vegetarian, which is number 4, they do not consume red, white meat, fish, or fowl, but they do consume dairy products and egg products. This is the most common type of vegetarian, right? And that's what, so like most people like, oh, vegetarian, but you are exactly this specific type. You are the type of vegetarian that you eat all of the vegetables and all of that, but you still drink regular milk, you still eat the eggs and all of that. All right, then there is pescatarian. Now, pescatarian is number 5, and actually pescatarian is what I decided to do. I decided that I would eat fish products and I would dabble in like eating a lot of vegetables and all of that. So it says, while typically not a type of vegetarian, these individuals do restrict their meat consumption to fish and seafood only. Pescatarians do not consume red meat, white meat, or fowl. They consider a semi-vegetarian, or I would be considered a semi-vegetarian or a flexitarian. And you're going to hear a little bit more about flexitarian down below when I talk about plant-based dieting. So, being a pescatarian, I've been doing this since May 1st, and today is May 16th. I'm 16 days in, and I had been doing meatless Mondays since the beginning of April, and it wasn't hard. So then that's why I decided to go pescatarian, because I was like, well, I really like seafood, so instead of me like restricting, and I was still having burgers and all that other stuff too, so I was like, let me restrict something. Eventually, what I was doing on May 1st, so on May 1st I had nothing but vegetables, and I hadn't planned for it. So let me tell you how God works. If you don't want to, like, if you're trying to stick into something and you want to do something, and you're serious about it, he'll make a way for you. So I had just actually went shopping like 2 weeks before, and in my refrigerator I still have a lot of like chicken, turkey. I still have a lot of that. So I was like, man, I don't have any vegetables, and I don't have any raw vegetables, and I didn't have time to go to the store today. May 1st started on Friday. So I was like, what am I going to do in order to eat today? So I have a close friend, shout out to Christopher Pinto. He's an amazing friend, and he's a vegetarian as well. He was talking to me, and he was like, well, Akilah, go to Taco Bell, and I'm going to tell you these 3 items. Get these 3 items and try them. So he told me to get a 7-layer burrito. The 7-layer burrito has sour cream, all of the vegetables that they have at Taco Bell, and it also has guacamole and rice and beans. So I was like, okay, I can get that. That's cool. And he was like, then try the black bean crunch wrap. So I tried that as well. I got the black bean crunch wrap. And then he said, look on the dollar menu and get the cheesy bean and rice burrito. So I got those 3 items that day. And I had one for, I think I had eaten something else. I had a smoothie for breakfast, and then I had one for lunch, and one for dinner, and I think I ate some a little bit later on that night. So at these different restaurants, what I'm attempting to show you is that when you go out, if you're vegetarian, pescatarian, flexitarian, there are so many different options, especially at these fast food restaurants, that you can choose from instead of always getting a burger or the taco or whatever, right? Or the chicken. You can always find a different pescatarian or vegetarian meal. All right, so I am 16 days into pescatarian, and you're gonna see some of the food that I enjoy. All right, then there's a Apolitarian. That's number 6. Much like the pescatarian, it's a semi-vegetarian diet. They do not consume meat, poultry, or fowl, and is not officially considered a vegetarian. Apolitarians do not consume red meat or fish or seafood. I'm sorry. Yeah, it restricts. Okay, I said it right. It restricts their consumption. So, Apolitarians are much like the pescatarians. And then there's the flexitarian. Flexitarians, these are the ones that normally have like a plant-based diet with the occasional meat item on the menu. These folks do not. These folks do their best to limit meat intake as much as possible, and they have an almost entirely plant-based diet. This is not they're not technically, considered vegetarians, but it can follow under that category, right? So these are like the 7 different types of levels of vegetarianism: the Apolitarian, the flexitarian, the pescatarian, the lacto-uvuitarian, the uvuitarian, the lacto-atarian, and just a vegetarian. Akilah is doing pescatarian, and I'm loving it. And I'm finding different ways to do different things. So as you probably can't really see everything on the table, so I want to show it to you. And you're gonna see in a second a little clip of the bill, like how the honey glazed walnut shrimp looks, and the super greens, and the teriyaki bowl. So I have water and my favorite Gatorade, the Frost. It's the crisp and cool Frost. So at Panda Express, there's a couple of different things that you can do. If you're just vegetarian, you can get double noodles, or you can get noodles and rice. You can get what I do is I get the shrimp, and I get the double super greens. So their super greens include broccoli and cabbage. All right, so I'm going to show it to you. So on the shrimp, you have like this honey glaze, and then they're covered in these walnuts. And y'all, when I say it is delicious, it is delicious. Then from Jack in the Box, that sells all those burgers and all those tacos, I got this chicken teriyaki bowl without the chicken. So it has in it carrots, broccoli, white rice, and a teriyaki sauce. I also asked them to like not put the teriyaki sauce on it. I asked them to put it on the side. So this is the teriyaki sauce. I'm gonna come a little closer so you can see. That's the teriyaki sauce. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the teriyaki sauce on, and I'm gonna try it. Y'all, this has actually been pretty easy. I just have to, like when I wake up every day, know what I'm going to eat, or like have like my mindset on around like what it is that I want to cook. I think a day or two ago, I made salmon croquette and brown rice and biscuits. I am starting this week. This coming week, trying to limit my consumption of, carbs, especially like white rice and stuff like that. But I really, really wanted to try. I have not tried the teriyaki bowl, so I really, really wanted to try it. I'll be honest, I don't like the way this rice sticking together. But I was told that this is very delicious, so we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it is. And you know, I'm gonna be honest, okay? I'm gonna be super, super honest. Hopefully, Hopefully it tastes good. Alright. I think the chicken teriyaki bowl without the chicken, it tastes okay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the rice, but I like the vegetables, and the teriyaki sauce is like sweet, so that's pretty good. But I don't really like the rice. The rice is it's really mushy and really stuck together, and I don't like my rice like that. Clean off my palate. So if y'all like mushy rice, if that is your judge, that's your thing, this bowl is for you. Would I buy this bowl again? If I was like traveling, so if I was on my way home and the closest thing to me was the Jack in the Box for me to get something to eat, I would probably get this. Only thing is I would not eat the rice. And I would probably even ask them, can y'all just give me double of the vegetables and leave the rice out? Because I don't want the rice because your rice is sticky. But other than that, the carrots taste really good, and the vegetables are actually not like sauteed to death, like they've been stuck inside of the like they were just like rotated and fried or sauteed to death. So they actually do taste pretty good. They have a good crunch to them, so that is really good. All right, so now I'm going to try the double super greens, I'm sorry, and the honey glazed walnut shrimp. Y'all, I done had this before. The first night I had it, it may have just been good because I was hungry, because I was really, really hungry because we were over here working, putting my desk together. No, I didn't have it that night. I had it the next day. But I was working that day too, and I was really, really hungry. So let's see how it tastes. I got the greens, the cabbage greens, and the shrimp. Now this, yes, I get it twice. I get it 3 times. If there's a Panda Express on my way home to Mississippi, I haven't seen one. Yes, I have in Louisiana. This would be a good choice. I would choose this, the honey glazed walnut shrimp with the double super greens, over the chicken teriyaki bowl without the chicken. But again, the chicken teriyaki bowl without the chicken is actually really good. I just don't like the mushy rice. At Panda Express, you can either get half super greens and rice or half super greens and romaine. I tried their romaine. I don't like the taste of their romaine, so I prefer the super greens. And the super greens are way healthier than having extra carbs. I'm gonna try it with a piece of broccoli, just because I hadn't tried it with a piece of broccoli today. How about that? But, and then their greens, you can tell that they are actually steamed, right? These vegetables here, the carrots and the broccoli, they were sauteed. This is steamed. Steamed vegetables are good vegetables. It does not take out a lot of the nutrients that they provide, so that's super good. So I'm gonna try another piece for y'all. Y'all, when I say that's good, it's good. Oh my gosh, it is so delicious. And you don't have to add anything to it. They gave me hot sauce and soy sauce. I don't want it. Waste their stuff because I'm not gonna use it. But overall, if I had to pick one of these meals, just to say like a vegetarian meal that I would eat or a pescatarian meal that I would eat, it would be this one. It would be Panda Express. Panda Express wins hands down, sorry. Panda Express would win. But again, the Jack in the Box chicken teriyaki bowl without the chicken It is good. I just don't like the mushy rice. I do like the vegetables though. They're good. So last time I did a mukbang, I had a drink on there. I've been drinking out of this. I think I got this like 2 days ago, and I've been drinking out of it. And when it is super duper cold, oh my god, it's so delicious. This is the Gatorade Frost Thirst Quencher. It's the Glacier Cherry Ice, crisp and cool. So it is really good, y'all. And I've been drinking out of it. I try not to drink a whole bunch of this a day, but I've been drinking out of it for like 2 or 3 days. It's good, y'all. Y'all need to get y'all one and try it. This is a good drink to drop behind something like this. Even if you just drink some water, it's good too. But I just like to have something you like a little tasty, little treat for myself. This is it. Yeah, I'm telling y'all this here is hidden. You know what I'm saying? It hits the spot. So if you're thinking about possibly changing up your eating habits, you want to know what would be best for you, like sit down and think about what it is that you like to eat the most, and then think about how it contributes to the success of your body. And what I mean by that is like, how does it make you function? I know, like if I go out and I eat and I'm eating like a burger or something like that, especially if this is like a burger, a hearty burger, sometimes I feel tired after that. And it's just being honest. Like I'm like, oh, I'm going to sleep, right? But with lighter food, the lighter and healthier the food for you, the more energy you get. So I think that Pescatarian is really a good way for me to go. I'm probably gonna try to stay this way the entire summer. I'm supposed to be going home in a couple of weeks, and just to be honest, I know my mom is gonna cook something. Like I love her liver and rice, or I love her rib tips. Oh, she could do a good burger. And oh my god, don't let her do no spaghetti and meatballs and some fried catfish. Oh! The lady is a magician in the kitchen, okay? But I know when I go home, I was only doing this for 21 days. So if you ever saw anything or looked up like how long does it take to break a bad habit or X, Y, and Z, it tells you that it takes 21 days to do that, right? So on the 21st, which will be Sunday? It's coming up close. The 21st is this coming week, right? So Wednesday is the 15th, 16th, 17th. So it's like the next Sunday. On the 21st, that will be like my 21st day. I'm not gonna eat anything different, and I'm not going to on the 22nd be like, oh, give me a double cheeseburger and a fry. I'm not gonna do that. But after the 21st, I am, if I do decide to go home to Mississippi, I am going to, if I have the urge to, I'm not planning on just eating, but if I have the urge to, I am going to allow myself to, if my mom cooks some pork chops, or not pork chops, some rib tips, or if she makes one of those big breakfasts, I am going to possibly indulge. I'm right now considering like, well, I'll just maybe take some stuff home that I have here and maybe show her how to cook a little different, because she needs to learn some different stuff about eating as well. And then she likes to learn like different stuff that I'm eating too. So yeah, if you want to change up your diet, I listed at the beginning of this video exactly the different levels of vegetarianism that there are. You can decide where or which one you would like to be. Even if you don't want to be one, remember there's that Pescatarian. You decide exactly what it is that you want to make up, and don't do it as a diet. Do it as a lifestyle change. Say that you are like, you know, tell yourself like, hey, I'm changing this because I want to be better. Since I've done this, I think I've lost a total of 3 to 4 pounds since I started. When I first started though, I'm gonna be honest, I got a sweet tooth. I got a sweet problem, y'all. And I was like, oh my God, sweet fruity candy was out here messing it up. You heard me? Give me a Starburst or some Laffy Taffies. Or some, Jolly Ranchers. Oh my God. Jolly Ranchers are my favorite candy ever. I was out here messing that candy up and eating chips. So I think that was like a little bit of a hindrance. And then I started exercising like outside, but y'all still be too close to people. 6 feet. Like, back up. Get away. So I said, no, I can't, I can't do it outside unless I'm riding a bike. So I went looking for bikes. I guess that stimulus money told parents and everybody else, go get a bike, because I went to 4 Walmarts out here and there are no bikes. So I could not buy a bike to ride. So I just hadn't really been doing like any big exercising besides walking up and down my stairs and lifting a little lightweight here and there, but nothing major enough, I think, to contribute to the help or the acceleration of me losing weight. So try to incorporate some more exercise. On the 23rd, I'm going to start including a little bit, actually probably tomorrow, but I'm saying the 23rd because it's when I'm supposed to start a challenge with a couple of friends. And do that to the 23rd of June, but I'm pretty much gonna try my best to keep it up. I'm trying to like rearrange my life and like step it up. I feel like this pandemic is a blessing, so I'm trying to utilize as much of my time as possible to like set Akilah up for success and do something to help me be more successful. Shout out again to my homegirl, one of my close friends, Cornelia Thomas Neely. She made my 30-something and virgin shirt, so shout out to her for that. As y'all see my backdrop, it looks so good. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? You see my couch over there on the side, my little small couch. Yeah. So I'm gonna close out by, you know, you get your little fortune cookie. Let's see what the fortune they got for me. I don't know what it is. You know, sometimes some of these stores, that fortune cookies do not taste good. And you know, they say you're supposed to eat the fortune cookie, carbs. But I'm gonna eat a piece of it. How about that? Oh no, it doesn't taste that bad. I'm gonna eat this whole side. How about that? I thought it was supposed to be a fortune, but maybe Panda just gives you like some encouragement or some things to brighten your day. Panda Express says your smile lights up a room. So on that note, thank y'all so much for joining me for my second mukbang. Please be on the lookout for more stuff. I'm constantly putting out more stuff. I need you to go ahead right now, if you have not already, hit that like button, hit that notification button, make sure that you subscribe, then go ahead and share this with your friends. Tell them to get over here, get up in all my business, find out why I'm trying to be a vegetarian, pescatarian, lescatarian, whatever the Tyrian is that I'm doing. Tell them to come on over here up in this and check me out. I appreciate your support. I'm always very, very grateful and honored that people come and watch and listen to whatever the heck it is that I'm saying or talking about. So thank you so much. Again, if you're trying to go vegan, Tabitha Brown is the person to follow. She has some great dishes on her site, on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, Facebook. I follow her on Instagram, but I'm always seeing her. And y'all know they be listening to y'all information, right? So like I'm saying, Tabitha Brown on here. When you get back on Facebook or wherever you go, she gonna pop up. But if you don't want to look for it, you know, just know that she coming, because all these different algorithms and different things, they're listening, they're chiming in, checking and seeing what you're doing, and then they're putting the things out there that you need, so that you say you need or you want. So please check out Tabitha Brown, and just keep checking me out. Please go to any of your favorite podcast platforms and look up 30-something and Verging. I'm telling you, it's something on there that you want to hear. Today, normally on Friday, we drop the audio portion of the podcast, but we had a couple of little hiccups and it dropped today at 3 p.m. So check that out. Please go ahead and check out the visuals for that as well on YouTube. It dropped today at 3 p.m. And yeah, like just check us out, support. Please go, if you haven't purchased your own copy of BrownEyes, please go ahead and get you a copy of BrownEyes. It is a great book of poetry. I've gotten so many great reviews and so many people like talking to me about it, like just like asking about what made me do whatever, or like what was my thought process and different things like that. So that's really great to converse and talk to people about. So I appreciate that so much. So if you haven't, and just remember that when you're supporting people, if they're asking you for your support, because in a little bit y'all gonna get a little promo ad for me asking you for your support is needed. We really want your I really want to take the Akilah Miles brand really far, and my team behind me, they want their success as well, because my success is their success. And the more successful I have become, the more people I can pull up with me, and that's what I'm ready to do. And so I just appreciate your support, and I'm so grateful for you. I hope that in this particular 30 minute time frame that you've learned something, and I've done something to like earn your time and like help your spirit. So this glacier cherry, it's so good. Don't sleep on the water though. Don't get you some water. And Panda Express is my favorite. It's my favorite. But if you just happen to just go by Jack in the Box and you're trying to do better, you don't want to get the burger, you want to lay up off the tacos, get you the chicken teriyaki bowl without the chicken. Thank you all so much for all you're doing. As they say, my smile lights up room. Thank y'all so much, and y'all have a good night.